question that you're not supposed to ask people, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who are you voting for in this election, or are you voting for at all? And how did you come to that conclusion?
Thank you. Looks like we're out of time. Well, I want to say that no matter who we vote for, whether we vote, I think what we need to do is really have our hope in the right place. And I mentioned that a little bit this morning, that our hope does not lie in a candidate or party. But we align ourselves with Jesus and the values of the kingdom of God. And we call other folks running for office, other politicians, to align with those same values of the kingdom of God. And we move alongside whatever will move us closer to that. Having said that, there's no real candidate or party that I think really embodies a consistent ethic of life, right? So when people say, are you a Republican or Democrat, I think most of us should answer, on what issue? Because there's no one that we really see that fully embodies all that it means to honor life, from the womb to the tomb, I think that we shouldn't think that one person's going to solve everything, or one person is going to fully embody all that God cares about. And I think political rhetoric and ideology is very easy, but what's more difficult is to embody the good news and to embody our politics, whatever they are. So that's where I think Mother Teresa is a tremendous example of what it means to be pro-life. Because Mother Teresa didn't go around wearing an abortion is murder shirt. She went alongside women in tough situations, and she said, if you're not able to have your kid, you can give it to me, and we'll take care of it together. It has an integrity that you just can't argue with, But very few folks that are pro-life are willing to go that direction, or in whatever the issue is. I think that we have to figure out how we don't just wait for politicians to make changes, but that we as a church begin to embody the beliefs that we have. On November 4th, if you vote or whether you vote, that's an important question, but it is also just as important how we're living the day before and day after, and not just waiting for one day every 4 years to change the world, right? And voting, I think, is little more than damage control. So if we vote, it's just to minimize the impact of powers. And it's very difficult for me to think that I'm voting for a commander-in-chief of the largest military in the world that is going to fully embody the values of God's kingdom. So we should be careful with that. So I hope that's a good enough answer for your question. You can ask me on November 5th.
Okay, I know there's a list that